just letting you guys know you can listen to my No Bleeps podcast anywhere you stream podcasts or on my No Bleeps YouTube channel. Link in the description. Hey guys, it's Billy and welcome back to Spill Sesh. Today we are talking about Austin Mcbroom because once again the Ace family has found themselves in drama because of Austin. But before we get into anything, I want to let you guys know that today's video is sponsored by Adam and Eve. It is an online adult store for those of you that are 18 and older and want to shop. They have 24/7 customer service, 90-day no-hassle returns, and 20% of their profit goes to fight the spread of HIV around the world. And this year is actually their 50th anniversary. So you guys want to head on over to Adam and Eve. You can use the code SPILLY for 50% off one item and you get free shipping in the US and Canada. Some exclusions do apply. So guys, go check out Adam and Eve and thank you so much to them for sponsoring this video. Now let's get into all of this stuff that has been going on. Austin is still, and I thought he was kind of giving up on this dream of fighting and being like Jake Paul, but no, he has been training and getting ready for this fight that nobody has agreed to. He's come for Bryce Hall, he's come for Logan Paul, he's come for Jake Paul, and nobody wants to respond to him over the fact that he wants to fight them because honestly, who wants to fight Austin Mcbroom? I mean, he's got kids and this entire situation is embarrassing. The way that he is acting and tweeting at people and photoshopping photos of people in order to fight them. Like, I don't think anyone wants to be involved in that type of situation because he's just being really weird about this whole thing. It's not normal. I know that usually when people fight each other, they like taunt each other and they make it a whole thing, but there's usually an agreement and then they start doing that. I mean, I know that Jake Paul has been really trying to get Conor McGregor to fight him and he has been doing a lot of stuff in order to try to get him to fight him, but Jake is not a dad and he's not running this family channel where he's putting his kids and their lives and their faces on the internet for everyone to see. Like, when you go on the Ace family channel, you're not only seeing birth vlogs, but you're seeing their dad trying to fight Jake Paul. I mean, who does that? It's like just weird. Usually people that are fighting and they have kids, their kids are really not in the spotlight, and it's just, that's for a reason probably. But this situation is just getting more and more crazy because now Bryce Hall is coming out and saying that the things that Austin is saying to him is absolutely ridiculous. And he had to talk about it on Twitter because, I mean, it's just that ridiculous. So Austin has been saying, like I said, that he wants to fight either Bryce, Logan, or Jake. And I guess he has been texting them behind the scenes, at least Bryce, trying to get him to fight him. And Bryce has definitely had enough of it. And he posted the text messages on Twitter and he said, "All this because I won't accept his little fight. And now he's crying because he can't pay his cleaning lady at Austin Mcbroom." And the texts say, "I pay my cleaning lady more than you make in a year. Come get this smoke." And Bryce says, "LMAO, I guarantee you don't. Stop being you're 30, bro. You're acting like a high schooler right now. Stop texting me and let's fight, you little b-boy." Who talks like this? If my dad was talking to someone like this, like what, Bryce is 21 and Austin is almost 30 or 30. He has 3 kids and a wife. I would be embarrassed. I would be so embarrassed by this whole situation. And Bryce says, "Look your text to me. Remember, you're 30. He said, "So scared of my age? Not at all. I'm saying act like it. You've been telling the media for months and I'm 28. Oh, my B. I'm your daddy. What are you saying, bro? If you're not going to fight me in the ring, I'll catch you out." You guys, I can't. I'm your daddy? No, go be a dad. Go be a dad and stop embarrassing them. These texts are embarrassing. Austin is so immature. I don't know what act he's putting this ad for. I don't know who is telling him that this is a good idea. I don't know if Catherine is hyping up this idea like, yeah, like just go and be a fighter. And, you know, I'm sure those little TikTok boys are going to fight you and it'll be so fun. You'll get a lot of clicks like Jake Paul. Like, no. Bryce is already dating Addison. Addison is massive right now. She's hanging out with the Kardashians. And I don't know if Austin realizes that because I don't know if him and Catherine still have their Kylie connection or if they lost that. But I mean, Bryce is just fine. He doesn't need Austin Mcbroom and a fight to get him more clicks. Honestly, he gets more clicks with cheating rumors and scandals and doing clickbait with that than needing to fight Austin Mcbroom. I don't think anyone would really even care about that. But this entire thing was so embarrassing, and just to make it even worse, Austin was replying to this tweet that Bryce tweeted out, and he said, "But you keep running. You're all Twitter fingers. You want to fight randoms out in public, but you're too scared to fight me for millions." And Bryce said, "You know my terms. This isn't 2016 anymore, but I'm not fighting for the same amount as you." And Austin said, "Perfect. I'll take less and give you an extra $1 million if you win. Fair enough, little boy." And one of the replies is literally, "Austin, you have kids. Stop fighting people. Like, what if you get hurt? Then what? You freaking have a family. Focus on that and not fight people." And I definitely just think that's true. I mean, I get that some people's careers is fighting, but Austin doesn't need to fight people to make money. The Ace Family channel has so many views. They get millions of views every single video. They have millions of subscribers. They have tons of businesses that they're running. They're not dry on money, and they need to desperately have Austin start fighting to pay the bills. This whole thing is just ridiculous, and it's embarrassing. People already felt like this week Austin was going above and beyond and being super, super extreme because he posted a video on their channel, on their family-friendly channel for kids, where kids watch this stuff, talking about how he tricks Catherine into thinking that she took an edible. And people were already just like, this is a kids channel and you're suddenly making videos like, oh my gosh, like I tricked my wife into thinking that she's high. Like, what? I don't know what type of family-friendly content they are making. I mean, fighting, talking about edibles, what the heck is going on? I think Austin really needs to refocus back on what the channel started getting big for, and that is literally just him making videos with his family, being family friendly, not trying to fight people, get involved in social media drama, like getting involved in TikTokers' lives and trying to fight them. Like, leave this stuff to Jake Paul, honestly. Leave this stuff to KSI. Leave this stuff to Logan. I don't want to see Austin fighting someone. Now, I think one of the weirdest parts about this entire situation is because Bryce posted those text messages and him and Bryce were going back and forth on Twitter, Keemstar asked Austin to comment on this situation. And Austin sent in a video of himself very calmly talking about the situation, saying that he doesn't want to be in drama. He doesn't like to address things like that. He doesn't want to be involved in other people's lives. He doesn't want to be talking bad about other people. He doesn't want to take other people down. He doesn't want to be fighting. But when you talk bad about his family, then he wants to fight people. And he's saying that Bryce has been doing those things, and so he wants to fight him. And that there's been a contract written up and Bryce won't accept it, and he's been offered millions of dollars and he won't fight him, and like he's scared and whatnot. But the thing is, I'm a little confused because Austin is acting like for the past couple of months he hasn't been training. He hasn't been posting videos and Photoshop photos of Jake Paul and saying like Jake Paul is ducking him, Bryce is ducking him, calling out Logan. Austin has not just been coming for Bryce Hall. He has been coming for several people.
All I gotta say is you will never ever do that to me. You lucky you won tonight. Now you get to face daddy. Yup. Think about it. Take a second. Think about it.
And they recently just changed the intro on their channel. And for Austin's part, he's literally ready to fight. So I think it's just a little weird for Austin to be saying, you know, this isn't what I want to be doing. I don't want to be fighting anyone. But when you talk bad about me, then I'm going to fight you. But Austin has literally been trying to make like his new brand, his new image, this wannabe fighter. And that is what is so confusing. Like, if you don't want to fight anyone, why are you participating in photoshopping photos of Jake Paul as a duck, or taunting these people by posting on your Instagram story and like pretending to be boxing and then turn to the camera and say like, I already have kids, but I'll make you my son, or something like that. Just like weird stuff like that.
I got enough kids, but I'll make you my son. So when I was watching him give that video to Keemstar, I was just like, what?
I'm so confused. Like, Bryce might not want to be signing this contract and he might just be running away, but you've also very much been participating in wanting to fight and wanting these people to fight you and saying bad, negative things about them. So obviously they're going to say negative things about you too. But one thing Austin just kept stressing was that Bryce had been talking bad about him and his family. And I don't know when he did that. Bryce is just usually talking bad about the Hype House, so that's the only thing I ever hear about. But if he ever said anything about Austin, it honestly wasn't super big. Like, I didn't see anyone report on that. But I mean, maybe he did, and it really affected Austin, and now he wants to fight him. But the way that he's going about this is definitely not mature. He's definitely not taking the high road in this. If he wants to say that Bryce sucks because he said something bad about him and his family, okay. But other than that, this situation has very much been blown out of proportion, and I just don't even think that this fight is a good idea for either one of them. But I definitely want to know what you guys think about this entire situation, those text messages, what Austin is trying to say on Drama Alert, saying that he doesn't want to be fighting, but yet is changing his whole brand and image to be fighter mode. I don't know, you guys. Let me know what you guys think. I love you guys so much, and I will talk to you in the next video. Bye, guys.